It's an interesting stage, this one, because it doesn't even really have a look, this stage. It's more of a great space for us to do our thing on. But actually, you know, it's got its usual, those stairs behind us there, they part for different songs, and we can come up that way. Or there's 2 other traps as well, just under where Mark is now and under where Jay is, which we bring pianos and spotlights, and I think some of us make entrances from there later. Actually, this is good visuals on Beautiful World, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the title track, obviously, of the album, and the tour's called Beautiful World. It was where we put this song, which was the first.
Got moved a lot, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you guys should talk a little bit about the visuals for this, because it was kind of your concept, really, wasn't it? Where this came from.
Well, yeah, we had. I'm just conscious that Howard's not saying out. You're singing there, huh?
I know.
Come on, how do you feel, mate?
I'm just watching, seeing if you're saying the right things.
Correct us when we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sometimes feel like when I'm singing this, there's quite a few nights I struggle with it. So I sometimes wish that it was a bit later for the voice, even though we do.
It's quite early to go so high, isn't it?
Even though we do warm up in the dressing room, it's actually nicer to have it later in the concert for me. But you know, it's hit and miss.
No, is it? Say with it. Don't say that.
But if you listen to me, it would have been later. I wanted to put this song later. It's difficult to tell, I think, sometimes.
I think you still feel we've got it in the wrong place here, don't you, Jay?
Well, I think, no, it's fine now, but I think we could have expanded further on the visuals. We had this idea about, we're going to sing this song Beautiful World, and we wanted to go a bit deeper perhaps with the visuals. We had this idea that we could have this world on the screen, which could start, it could be an agricultural world, you know, so we would have lots of fields and grass and trees and stuff and animals, you know, the earth, how it was before we came along, and then it would turn into an industrial world, and it'd show industrious buildings and stuff and cranes and whatnot. This is this, actually, it's going through the industrial world now. And then we were going to go into a technological world, and then at the end it was going to go into a virtual world, so it was going to go on this journey. Because again, it was
the virtual world's my favourite world.
Is it?
I love it when it goes through that.
Again, it was all. We were always constantly addressing this idea about travelling. We called the tour Beautiful World, and we wanted to have a constant redress to that theme about worlds and about travelling and even going through space and stuff that you saw at the start. And we thought this would be an ideal song, although the lyrics have nothing to do with that. You can talk about the lyrics in a minute, Howard, if you want to expose yourself and be really vulnerable, because you wrote most of the lyrics for this.
You know, every night I sung that, I always felt uncomfortable in what I was wearing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think everyone else is wearing quite a good outfit, quite well fitted, whereas the only reason I put baggy pants on was because of the pole dance.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do it in tight pants, and it didn't feel comfortable. But even singing it, you're quite aware of what you're wearing, and you know, I think what you wear can make you feel, it can give you different moods.
Yeah.
And every night I've wore that, I've always thought, I look a bit of a prat wearing this stuff.
I like this particular song because there's some songs which you feel like you have to dress them up, you have got to do production, you've got to, but this is one for me where I just think it's beautiful like this, just us four.
There's your virtual world, sorry,
yes,
just at the end there.
Yeah. The screen's a beauty on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what I really like about this song as well is it gives us a chance to go around the stage. You get your bearings.
Yeah.
We all visit each side. We get to the front. We move to the back. We say hello to the band, and that's why when we didn't do this, when Howard was out injured, I realised I never got over to the right hand side of the stage.
Yeah.
I actually never visited that area.
As you're looking at it, the right.
As you're looking at it, the left.
Because I never get to the right.
Yeah.
It's only a couple of times I get to the right.
I don't
the
get
whole
to the
gig.
right.